Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 9 on the Empire's Project. Alright, so from episode 8, we're here at episode 9, and again, I'm sharing with you the 3D representation of the beautiful 4-bedroom house with the boys' quarters. It comes with a garage, which is a 2-port garage. Okay, a swimming pool. Hopefully, when we are done with the entire house, we will see to it if we really need a swimming pool. Sometimes swimming pool comes with a cost. The maintenance cost is even more than putting up the swimming pool. Yes, the cleaning, the maintenance, the pump, all of that, the chemicals, it's a lot of money. So, but once you can cater for it, why not? Probably we're going to have a covering where you press a button and then it covers the top of the swimming pool so that you don't have dirt and flying objects, falling into the water. All right. So back at the footings, in episode 8, you saw us beginning the bitumen painting for the external part of the footings. Now we're doing it on the inside as well. So inside the partitions, everywhere, we want to go with the bitumen waterproof coating. Okay, it is necessary for us to do so because of the nature of the land. And again, I did mention we're going to pour laterite on the edges because we suffered a heavy downpour and there's water everywhere. You understand? And because the nature of the land too is not encouraging, we want to make sure that we pour laterite on all the edges such that should it rain the second or third time, we will not be much affected, because having water around the footings is not the best you would want to encourage. You understand? Because that weakens the structure. Okay, so basically that's what we are determined to do. The laterites are coming in, and so we're beginning to fill in the partitions, and so hopefully this will take us 2 to 3 weeks to complete. Okay, depending on how fast the team is able to get the laterite into the footings. Yes, sometimes if you use a backhoe, it's even more faster, but the backhoe will not be able to go into the center of the partition, and so you still need manpower. You still need manpower to be able to do that for you. Okay, yeah. So that has been a challenge. Mostly in other countries, like here in Dubai, you have those backhoe with a long boom. Okay, so that boom can stretch all the way to the other side of the footings. And so that makes it easy. You don't need a manpower to carry the laterite all the time. That caterpillar can do that, and then they pour water and then they ramp it. So, and this side of the world, when you're into construction, you can have all those facilities unless you're a big time contractor where you have a caterpillar, you have your own trucks, you have your own concrete mixer. Concrete mixer, I think, is a small thing. I can even get a concrete mixer myself. Those heavy duty equipment that you use comes with a lot of money. And so before you get there, you need to go through a lot of phases of construction, be able to save some money, and then go into full-time construction. In that way, I'm able to have those heavy equipment that makes my work even more easier. You understand? Yeah. But we are managing. Hopefully, we will get there one day. So the laterite, as I said, are getting ready. We're going to be using river sand for our overside casting. River sand are really good. Okay, river sand are really good when using them for your overside or perhaps your pillar casting. It makes them very rich and strong. Okay, and so when you step on them, you can feel the difference. And then also the feel when you're done with the casting, you can have a touch of it, and you'll notice that this type of overside is different. All right, again, the laterites are coming in. We're having some downpour. You can see that it's raining, but the team is being persistent. We are ready. We know the joke here. We are not joking at all. These guys really did a lot. They did their best. Okay, and the house is also huge. The partitions are deeper, so getting a laterite in there was no joke for them at all. Was no joke for them at all. All right. So in most cases, as you can see here in these footings, the iron rod, in terms of the rings, it's four rods in a stirrup. Okay, because this is just a ground floor building. Per the architect, the design he gave for the bending schedule, we're going to have 4 rods in a stirrup. And so not necessarily we have to use 16 mm, we are using 14 mm. Okay, yes, if you intend to use 16 mm, that is at the preference of the client, or as per the design, the architect will indicate that we use 16 mm depending on certain conditions. Okay, yes, but here we are using 14 mm. Okay, and there are 4 rods in a stirrup. And before we usually go with footing pillars, we usually go for 7 feet 25 inches. That is, taking one rod, we divide it into 4. But this time around, we're making it 10 feet. 10 feet because we want to raise all the footings. And so if you're digging the ground 3 feet and the iron rod is about 7 feet 25 inches, and you dig the ground almost about 3 feet or 4 feet down, then almost 1/3 of the rod is gone. You understand? So it has become necessary that whenever we are doing our footings estimate, the reinforcement is measured as 10 feet high. In that way, there's no shortage of the pillars such that you would have to come back and do a lapping. No, 10 feet is enough. You understand? Look at all this area, it's in a mess. But here, because we filled with a laterite, you can see the difference. Are you with me? You can see the difference. So it's gonna take us 2 weeks up to 3 weeks to finish this. I think it almost took us like a month. Yeah, it took almost like a month to finish this, and I'm glad and happy it went that way, because it's given the project enough time for the laterite to settle down. Okay, it wasn't done in a rush. Okay, as it would in such cases that people can even leave this type of footings for even 2 years or 3 years and then come back and continue. But we don't want to do that. This time it's advisable to save money, and then once you begin, you just finish it one time. You don't do it like a bit by bit. Try to save money. If you can raise the footings and then give yourself another 3 months, come back. Okay, superstructure, another 3 to 4 months, and then you go straight to your roofing. I think you save yourself from price hike and unnecessary delays. You understand? Yeah, so try as much as possible. First, you need to get the drawing. Okay, get a drawing, and then you get an estimate. The estimate, sets you in motion. That is the best thing to do. You know how much it's going to cost you to build. So already you have an idea how much, and then you plan towards it. You will see when you snap your fingers, you will just be moving. You understand? You will just be moving. So hopefully in episode 10, we would have made a whole lot of progress in terms of the laterite. And this type of laterite, we're using grade 1. Grade 1 laterite comes with just a minute pieces of stones. As you can see, some of them, there are not even a stone in them. You understand? So no stone. This is the grade 1 laterite. Grade 1 laterite. Okay, yes, and that's exactly what we are using. So we need to make sure everywhere is filled and filled properly. Okay, and it's filled properly. So I believe you've enjoyed, you've learned a lot also from this channel, and that is our goal. Our goal is to broaden your horizon so that you can also, at least ask questions when projects are going on and things are not going the way it should. You can ask questions, and I believe you'll be getting answers. Okay, in the garage area, I noticed that the span is so huge, so I'm hoping probably when we get to the lintel, we will definitely find out if we have to use 16 mm in areas that spans that long. Okay, we're going to use 16 mm in those areas. And for the garage, having a 2-port garage, meaning that, okay, that add up to the uniqueness of the house. Okay, you can have that area as also a storage. You can have so many things. You can have your battery, lithium battery for your solar systems right there. Okay, other stuff can also come into the garage. So an enclosed garage will also protect your car. Those are the things that I think it's important. It looks nice. So far so good. It looks beautiful. Okay, it looks beautiful. So wherever you are, I think it is possible. Okay, you just have to find the right people. Okay, position yourself. We call it strategic positioning. Fine tune yourself so you find the right people to do the job for you. And as you can see, those walls on the right hand side, they look so ugly because of the dampness, okay, on them. But here we've coated everything with waterproof. Look at that. Look at those walls on the right hand side. Okay, it looks so bad. It keep rising and rising. The block have even changed the color. Okay, here we filled it all with the laterite. Before there was water sitting here, but we decided to fill it up with the laterite. And you see, you must have good intention to be able to achieve this. Okay, yeah, look at the columns. They are so huge. You understand? They are so huge. Everywhere we've poured the dirt. See, everywhere. So there's no water coming anywhere anymore. You see, and all the design pillars are here. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? Yeah, it's beautiful. For me, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the team and all the hard work and effort. It's not a joke at all. It's not a joke. So look up the numbers. My name is Mr. Bright, and get in touch with me, and so we can come and build your house for you. Okay, all these projects we are starting and heading straight to the finish. Right after putting up this one, we're going to move to the next phase of the project, which is going to be electrical piping, plumbing piping for the inside, and for the external we're going to do a biofuel digester. Okay, and then we're going to put up probably an electrical room, okay, and a pump room. We're going to be doing that. Okay, and then we'll proceed to do our plastering. After the plastering, we have to fix our door frames. All that will be coming very soon. Okay, if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please do, and put me on post notification so that whenever I drop a video, you will be the first to be notified. Okay, so from me to you, it's shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.